What's going on, gentlemen? My name's Jack Scrimshire. I'm the founder of the Gentleman's Lounge, and today we're going to talk about 5 beginner's beard tips that you have to know before you grow out a beard. And I'm even going to throw in an extra one for you, so make that 5 plus 1. The first tip that I have is don't go out and buy everything all at once. What happens is a lot of guys get really excited because they're 2 weeks into their year and they want to go the full 12 months. And they're like, what do I need? What do I have to do? So they go online, they search for a blog, and the blog tells them you need beard oil, beard balm, beard comb, beard brush, beard wash, beard conditioner, beard spray, anything that you can name. And they go out and they buy some massive kit for a ridiculous amount of money for all this stuff that they need. Then, 3 weeks later, their boss comes up to them and they say, hey, we have a no beard policy here at work. You're going to have to shave. And they're sitting there with $100+ worth of products sitting on their bathroom counter that they can't use. So stick to the basics. The basics to me for the first 2 months or so are a beard oil, a quality natural beard oil with good ingredients, and a beard brush. And this should be made with boar bristle or some kind of natural bristle. If you're vegan, it's okay to use synthetic, but make sure it's a quality one. The reason I say to use boar bristle is because it naturally picks up the oils. The pores in the hair pick up the oils and help redistribute them throughout your skin. And that's not just your beard oils, that's your skin oils as well. So it helps regulate the amount of oil on your skin. It's going to prevent the acne, help keep you moisturized, etc., etc. Another reason is because the bristles are just firm enough that they actually will exfoliate the skin, prevent the flaking and the itching and the unhealthy skin. They'll get all the dust and dirt out of there, help clean it. It also helps increase blood flow to the skin, which is going to be great for your skin, your hair follicles. It'll bring all that nourishment and all that blood flow to the face, which is going to help boost your growth. So it's a great tool to have. Tip number 2, go as long as you can without trimming before you trim or decide to shave it off. If you're 3 weeks in and it looks patchy and it looks sparse, it's okay. Mine is very, very patchy at 2 to 3 weeks length. But you can see now that it's very full, it's long, it's thick, it looks like a real beard. So what happens is a lot of guys get 3 weeks in and they start asking people like, hey, should I trim this off? Does it look too patchy? Things like that. And all their friends are going to say yes, because chances are it does look horrible. But if you see it through and you wait it out, you're going to get to that point where it looks like a real beard and people are going to be like, man, I tried to do that, but it looks horrible. And then you can say, so does mine, but look at it now. So just see it through to the finish, go as long as you can before you trim it, and when you get your first trim, go to a professional barber so that you don't undo months of hard work. Number 3, learn how to shape your neck and cheek lines with a razor. I recommend you use a straight razor or a safety razor, but you can also use a standard cartridge razor like a Gillette Mach 3 or something like that. The important part about trimming your cheek line is to just stick with the natural line. If you go too low, you start to get into that chin strap sort of look, and when it grows out, it's going to look very empty. So you want to just notice where it grows naturally. And I just recently trimmed, so you're not going to see them, but I get a bunch of little hairs that come out around here, but that natural line is very, very pronounced. So I just follow that and then give it a nice curvature around here and take it right to the corner of my lips. Now for the neckline, what a lot of people do is they'll follow their jawline, which seems like it would be the right thing to do, but if your goal is to grow it out to this length or something close to this, you're going to want to leave all that hair underneath your neck for the fullness. If I didn't have this, it would just be like a very thin, sparse beard that would hang down off the front of my chin. And that's not what I'm going for. So what I like to do is take my 2 fingers, make L's, like a field goal, and line it up like this. So put your forefinger against your ear, and your thumb goes underneath. I don't know if you can see that, right? Do this on both sides, and just trim everything below your thumbs. Super easy way to do it. Just follow the natural curvature of your neck and take everything below it. This will let you keep that fullness as you grow it out, and it'll give you that clean look, which will make it look intentional and not like you just haven't shaved in a couple weeks. Now again, I like to use a straight razor or a shavette razor. Those are my preference, but you can also use a double-edged safety razor, which is really good because it's one blade still. And if you only have a cartridge razor, that'll work as well, but it's not going to give you that perfectly clean line as easily as a straight razor would. Tip number 4, use photos as a guide for your beard growth. So this is really important because you have to know what your end goal looks like. It's just like anything else. You have to visualize the finish to get to it. Otherwise, you're just aimlessly growing a beard. You're not going to know where to trim it. You're not going to know how to trim it. When you go to the barber, you're not really going to know what to tell them. It's a lot easier to just show them a picture and say, this is what I like. And it's also going to help keep you motivated. Every day when you wake up, you can look in the mirror and see your patchy, all over the place, early young beard that just doesn't look good. And you're going to see all these people on the street with full beards that do. And when you look at your picture, you're going to know that that's the end goal and that's what you're going for. So it'll help keep you motivated, it'll help keep you on the track, and it'll also help make sure that the barber and yourself are on the same page when you're trimming. Tip number 5, learn as much as you can about beard care, the bearded lifestyle, beard grooming, growing a beard, having a beard, anything that you can think of. Google it and learn about it. Knowledge is your absolutely biggest tool that you can have when you have a beard, because there's going to be a lot of times when you run into questions, and you have to be willing and able to just look it up and really know your stuff to the point where you can filter through the bad advice and see the good advice and be able to take that in and apply it. So the more you know, the easier it's going to be when you hit those road bumps and you have those questions. So always be learning, always be Googling stuff. If you have a question about your beard growth, look it up or ask somebody who has a beard. There are plenty of resources online and probably in person in your life that can help answer your questions. And that brings me to my bonus point. Point number 6. So as you have these questions and you're looking for advice and you're looking for expertise and knowledge, you're going to want a network of people who are further down the line than you in their beard growth. People who know what they're doing, they've been doing it for years, they know how to care for it, they know how to make it look good, and they know how to get over those little road bumps. And if you don't personally know somebody who has a beard, you're going to want to find that community online, or maybe there's a beard group in your area. I know in my area in Northern Virginia, there's the Nova Beard Club, beard and mustache / facial hair club to be specific. But there are plenty of networks of people that are in the same place as you that want to help out, they want to get advice, they want to give advice, and they just want to be around people on the same path as them. And it makes beard care sound like it's like a career choice or something like that, but it really is a lifestyle choice. You're choosing to have something obviously on your face that most people don't have. And you want to surround yourself with people that support you in that decision. So we're actually building that community here at the Gent Lounge. We have an Instagram page, Twitter, Facebook, now YouTube. We have all these different social media connections where we love to engage with people, we love to reach out, we love to field your questions. We have our blog online, which is going to help answer a lot of your questions. And then we obviously have these videos, which are here to help you in your beard growth. So feel free to join us. Comment below, send us a message, reach out to me personally at my email. There are plenty of ways to get in touch with us and to get in touch with other members of the Gent Lounge, and we're all here for you. So remember that, and feel free to make us a part of your bearded journey. Another way that you can join a community is on Reddit. There's a very active subreddit called r/beards, and if you're a part of that, then you already know what it is, and that's great. But it's where people go and they post pictures of themselves and they say, hey, I'm having this problem, this is itchy, does my beard look too patchy or too thin, should I shave it off and wait a couple years and try again? And this is the perfect place for you to get candid, honest feedback from people in the same position as you, or people that have been in the same position as you, that will just be honest, and they'll tell you, yeah, I think you need to trim it off because it's looking way too thin for how far you've gone. If you're 3 months in and you still have nothing on your cheeks, you probably aren't capable of growing anything on your cheeks yet, and they'll tell you this kind of stuff. So this is a great community as well, and there are plenty of Facebook groups and things like that. So I'll link to some of those places down below. Feel free to check them out and join them. They're all free, of course, and they're all supportive, and they're all there to help you. Gentlemen, I really hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and give it a like. Comment down below. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask below. I'm always happy to get back to you. I love to reach out to you guys. I love to hear from you guys, and I love to answer your questions. So anytime you have a question, comment below and let me know. And finally, if you enjoy this content and you want to see it twice a week, every Monday and Friday, go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to have you a part of the community. Thank you guys, and until next time, I'm Jack Scrimshire with the Gentleman's Lounge. Stay classy.